Okay guys, so on the 27th of August 2013 we got the release of Apocolypse, the fourth and final DLC for Black Ops 2. Now guys, we heard this game was super immense. Not gonna lie, when you see a 200-foot robot walking over the map every 2-3 minutes, you do tend to crap yourself quite a lot. And this video is not only going to be like a showcase, you could call it, or something like that, but I'm going to give you the rough guidelines of how you will somewhat succeed in this map. Now you may have seen on already today someone has got to round 31. That is number 1, and that is at 10:35 in the evening in GMT. Guys, that is high. And you see here I find the shovel and the audio log. I don't play the audio log, but there's a few things I need to talk over. So the first thing when you actually start the map is you want to buy the M14, which is, it should be right in front of you. You buy that straight away, and when you gain enough points, when it's round 2, you start this little thing called a generator, which is what me and Jack, one of the guys that also uses this YouTube channel with me, we decided to duo it, and this is where you buy the M14. And so turning on generators, there's 6 generators around the map, and you need to turn them on as quickly, and I mean as quickly as possible, because they are not very easy defendable spots until you have very good guns, like for instance the Tommy gun upgraded, the PDW upgraded. Now the way to find the box really quickly, just like the majority of the maps, is a little light that flashes, and at the beginning I think I was trying to spot it, and you can tell that it is at generator 3. Now the box only spawns at the beginning at generator 2 and 3. That is key, very key to remember. Make sure if it's on the far left it's generator 3, if it's more to the center of where you look, and at the first roof, like there's a little gap in the roof, you'll tell from, it's just bearings really. But here is generator 3, a very, again, hard place to hold off the hordes of the zombies. But eventually we do get through and pull off some neat guns here and there. And the first thing you want to do, if you aren't aiming to get your pistol pack punched, is just to switch out the pistol as quick as you can. And if you zoom back to about 3 minutes 10, you'll notice there's that large gun that looks like a bazooka or something. That is actually the new LMG that comes with Apocolypse. And I must say, I haven't tried it myself yet. I am trying to get hold of it, and I will do a video as soon as I grab it, which will be in the next couple days, hopefully, when I have enough time to do some recording. Jack will also be putting up some footage of him doing solos, just to show that how hard this map really is at the very beginning. As you can see already at round 3, halfway through round 3 or 2 I think, we were struggling. Now this little thing here is a wunderweap orb or something, a wunderweap orb or something like that, which if you pay 1,500 points for, you will get a free random perk, which I must admit is a rather helpful thing. And in the very early key stages of this map, you want to be pretty much point holding, which I really do fail at quite easily. I fail at. I could say right here, right now, I am not good at it. Max ammo or double points are what is key in this map. And each generator has possession of a perk. You have the stamina up juggernaut, speed cola, as you can see, quick revive, which is at the beginning, and some of the others, double tap I believe. I haven't seen it for myself, and it takes time. Now as you can see, the screen is a bit weird. because of a little, I guess, blood bag that you would use in the hospital, and that is actually called zombie's blood, which, as you can see, it makes your FOV, your face of vision, or some, I can't remember what FOV means, or POV even, point of view. It changes the point of view of your gun, and it makes you quicker as you're running, and the zombies act like you're one of them, and you still keep your guns and everything, and you can revive people, and you can use the gun box. And as you notice here, I walk slightly slower. There's separate patches of where there's much more mud than there is in other places, and that is key. If you get stamina up, then you can run through that as quickly as possible, and you won't get as stuck. It's like, I think it's 10% slower than running normally. And I've just remembered now, when you use the generators, remember that you need to stand on the metal bit, as it will create a quicker kind of method of getting the generator done, so you can get out that sticky situation. That's just a tip for you guys to remember. And I must admit, we didn't survive very long, and as you can see the robot here, if you go back to the beginning, you'll notice I was looking at the bottom of the the sole of the foot of the robot, the gigantic robot, and I have heard, this is rumours, this is not true, I have not tested the fact that this is true, but I have heard rumours that it, if you shoot it enough times, or shoot it with something very powerful, it presumably opens and you can get inside it and either take control of it or destroy it, which I think destroying is a bit excessive, but controlling is a bit excessive, whereas destroying it sounds a bit more proper. As you noticed from the shovel earlier, I dug up a bit where there's a big mound of skull bones and mud. You can get random items like buildables, guns, and that sort of jazz. The new wonder weapon, I say in quotes, is a staff, and I have not acquired all of the staff pieces, but I've acquired 3 pieces, which is unfortunate, because every time we find the 4th piece we actually die. As you can see here, we're now struggling. As you can see, we are unprepared, and this bunker, if you have 4 players, is very easy to defend, but if you are sitting outside, you will get very badly screwed over, and it is dangerous. So monkey bombs are advised if you get them quick enough. And the generators also, if you put in the points, it costs points to start up the generators, you actually get 1,000 back, I have heard. And if you have more than zombies, then you can handle you notice how the bar where it says number 2, it starts to go red, and that's because there's more zombies than you can handle, which then deteriorate the bar, so you have to kill as many as you can. And so yeah, you have to kill these little you just have to fend off the little I call them personally chivalry guardsmen, because they are like the people from Chivalry. If you played Chivalry, you kind of get the idea and the name from. And I'm just going to quickly brief over. This is very brief. This is very quick. It's only 11 minutes. The guns. The majority of the guns in the game overall of all Black Ops 2 are in this game. There is no Thunder Gun though, and there is no Paralyzer, but there is the Ray Gun Mark II, the new LMG. There's the Tommy Gun from Mob of the Dead, and there's some guns like the Scar H, the Scorpion, Evo, and some other guns in which you can get your hands on. AK-74U, MP40 adjusted fold stock, or whatever it's called, and the B23R extended mags. Those are what I've acquired so far, and you can tell we are now extremely struggling. And yeah, so you can clearly tell that we're struggling. Unfortunately, I can't show you what happens if you get underneath the foot of the robot, but you can probably guess that probably like a 15 by 30 robot solid metal foot hitting your head, it isn't insta-death, surprisingly. It is just a down. But you have to be careful of those robots, guys. This is like the most important trick of the whole map. Be very, very careful of those robots. And everything, I think every 10 rounds or 5 rounds or something after round 10, I'm not quite sure yet, there is a row of these zombies which can really cripple your play in only a matter of seconds. Give them 20 seconds to just completely flatten you out, and your team can be done. Like when I was playing earlier, me and all of my 4 of us all squished under the same foot because we weren't concentrating. You've got to be looking in the air constantly, and you've got to be watching out for those trenches. Those trenches can be lethal, as you can see at the end, as how I have been downed and how the game finishes. And you can see here quickly, there's a glimpse of how much you can actually build. And there's also a tank, and my friends kept on telling me that you should go in the tank and all that, but that is for someone else to discover. But make sure to subscribe and like for more of this content, and I'll be back.